Hello everyone, in this tutorial you will create the sketch shown in figure above. Revolve the sketch and generate a drawing with the orthographic and isometric views of the model. The isometric view of the model is shown in figure here. Starting a new file. Choose the new design option from the file menu to start a new design. Click here, then choose new design option from the file menu. Choose the create sketch tool from the create panel in the solid tab of the ribbon. The three default planes are displayed in the graphics window and you are prompted to select a plane or a planar face. Choose the create sketch tool. Three default planes are displayed here. Select the voiced plane, that is right plane, from the origin node in the browser bar. Expand the origin node and then select voiced plane from the browser bar. Modifying the units, snap and grid. Move the cursor on the units subnode of the document settings in the browser bar in the graphics window. The Change Active Units button is displayed. Move the cursor on the units subnode. The Change Active Unit button is displayed. Choose the Change Active Units button. The Change Active Units dialog box is displayed. Click on the Change Active Units button. Change Active Units dialog box is displayed here. Select millimeter option from the unit type drop-down list in the Change Active Units dialog box and then choose the OK button. If this option is already selected, then choose the Cancel button from the dialog box. Select the millimeter option from the unit type drop-down list, but here you can see that it has been already selected. So you have to click on the Cancel button to close the Change Active Units dialog box. Choose the grid settings option from the grid and snaps flyout at the bottom of the graphics window. The grid settings dialog box is displayed. Click here and then choose grid settings option. The grid setting dialog box is displayed here. Select fix radio button from the grid settings dialog box. The dialog box gets expanded. Enter 20 in the measure grid spacing edit box and 10 in the minor subdivision edit box. Select fix radio button and then enter 20 in the measure grid spacing edit box and 10 in the minor subdivision edit box. Choose the OK button. Choose OK. Next, drawing the sketch. Choose the line tool, click on the origin. Choose the line tool, click on the origin. Move the cursor left, enter 22, tab 180, click in the graphics window. Move the cursor left, enter 22, tab 180 and then click in the graphics window. Line 1 is created. Move the cursor upward, enter 4, tab 90, click in the graphics window. Move the cursor upward, enter 4, tab 90 and then click in the graphics window. line 2 is created. You can see here. This one is line 2. Move the cursor left, enter 14, tab 90, click in the graphics window. Move the cursor left, enter 14, tab 90 and then click in the graphics window. Line 3 is created. Similarly, we will create rest of the lines. For the dimension, we will refer to this figure. Now, we will create line 4. 6, tab 90. Next, we will create line 5. 8, tab 90. Line 6. 6, tab 90. Similarly, we will create line 7. 40, tab 90. Now we will create line 8. 9, tab 90. Here you can see that this one is line 8. Line 9. 16, tab 90. Line 10. 5, tab 90. Line 11. 20, tab 90. Here you can see that this one is line 11. Line 12. 30, tab 90. The initial sketch is drawn. Exit the line tool by choosing OK from the marking menu. Here you can see that initial sketch is drawn. Then right click here and choose OK from the marking menu to exit from the line tool. Now we have to arrange the dimension for the better visualization of the sketch. Move this dimension to here. Move this dimension to here. Drag this dimension to here. Now you have to drag this dimension to here. Similarly, we will arrange rest of the dimensions. After arranging the dimension, the sketch will look like this. Applying fillets. Choose the fillet tool from the modify panel. You are prompted to select lines or arc. Choose the fillet tool. Select line 8 and then line 9. A fillet is created between these lines and the radius edit box is displayed. Select line 8 and then line 9. You can see that a fillet is created between these selected lines and radius edit box is displayed. Enter 1.5 in the radius edit box. Enter 1.5. Similarly, select lines 7 and 8 and then lines 4 and 5 to create a fillet between these lines. Select line 7, then line 8. After selecting these two lines, you have to select line 4 and then 5. Next, right click and choose OK from the marking menu to exit the fillet tool after all the fillets are created. Final sketch for this tutorial after filleting all the sketches is shown in figure here. Right click here and then choose OK button from the marking menu. This one is the final sketch for this tutorial. Choose the finish sketch button in ribbon to exit from the sketching environment. Next you have to click here to exit from the sketching environment. Revolving the sketch. Next you need to revolve the sketch. Choose the Revolve tool from the Create panel to invoke the Revolve dialog box. Choose the Revolve tool. Select the bottom horizontal line measuring 22 mm as the axis of revolution. The selected line gets displayed in the axis display box. When you move the cursor close to this line, it is highlighted. On selecting this line, a preview of the revolved model is displayed in the graphics window. Select the bottom horizontal line measuring 22 mm as the axis of revolution. Accept the default values and choose the OK button from the Revolve dialog box. The revolved model is shown in figure here. Choose the OK button from the Revolve dialog box with the default values. The Revolve model is created here. Saving the model. Choose the Save option from the File menu or the Application menu. The Save dialog box is displayed. Next, enter C02 Tut03 in the name edit box. Choose the Save option from the File menu. Save dialog box is displayed here. Enter C02 Tut03 in the name edit box. Then click on the down arrow on the extreme right side of the location selection tab. The Save dialog box gets expanded. Click on the down arrow. Select a project name, CAD from the project column, or you can create a project by choosing the New button from the Save dialog box. Next, select the Save button to save the model and exit the Save dialog box. Select a CAD project from here, or you can also create a new project folder by clicking on the New Project button. Then choose the Save button from the Save dialog box to save the model. Generating the drawing views of model. Choose Drawing from Design in the Workspaces drop-down. The Create Drawing dialog box is displayed. Click here, then choose Drawing from Design in the Workspaces drop-down. The Create Drawing dialog box is displayed here. Select Manual Radio button in the Create Drawing dialog box if it is not selected by default. Select Manual Radio button if it is not selected by default, but here you can see that it has been already selected by default. Select the full assembly option from the contents drop-down list available in the reference node in the create drawing dialog box if it is not selected by default. Select the full assembly option from the content drop-down list. Select ISO option from the standard drop-down list available in the reference node in the create drawing dialog box. Select the ISO option from the standard drop-down list. Select A3 420 mm by 297 mm from the sheet size drop-down list and choose the OK button. The drawing workspace is invoked and preview of the base view gets attached to the cursor. Also, the drawing view dialog box is displayed. Select A3 option from the sheet size drop-down list. Then choose the OK button. The drawing workspace is invoked and base view gets attached to the cursor. And also drawing view dialog box is displayed here. Move the cursor to the bottom of the drawing sheet and then click on this location to place the attached view. Move the cursor to the bottom left of the drawing sheet and then click here. Choose the projected view tool from the create panel. You are prompted to select the parent view to be projected. Click on the project view tool. Select the front view as the parent view from the drawing sheet in the graphics window and move the cursor to the top of the selected view and generate the top view. Select the top view. Select the front view as the parent view and then move the cursor to the top of the selected view and then click here to generate the top view. Now take the front view as the parent view and generate the drawing of the right side view and the asymmetric view. Now you have to take the front view as the parent view and then click here to generate the right side view. Similarly, click here to generate the asymmetric view. Right click in the drawing sheet. A marking menu is displayed. Right click here. Choose the OK button from the marking menu. Next, choose the OK button from the marking menu. Thank you for watching this video.